Hello and welcome. This is Lady Nevaeh, and I'm here with Kids Storytime Online by Nevaeh, and I'm telling you the story of Noah. And I just want to welcome you all in. It's been a while. Please forgive me, but I'm coming back with stories to read for you. Let me check my volume. I should have done that before I came on. Sorry about that. But anyway, as I read, you can read. Noah was a good man. God told Noah to build a big boat. And you see in the picture where he is building a boat. All right, let's go to the next page. I'm first time doing it this way, so let's see how it works out. He told Noah to get two of every kind of animal on the earth. The boat was big enough to hold them all. Do you see that? The boat and all the animals going up into the boat. Okay. Let's see what's on the next page. I want to welcome you all in. This is something that I'm going to try and start doing in the afternoon since we're going through this pandemic, and see if it will help keep you informed with reading. Okay. A storm came and it rained for 40 days and 40 nights. The earth was flooded. We're talking about Noah and his family. And he built a boat, which was an ark. It's in the Bible. And it rained and rained for 40 days and 40 nights. Oh, wow. Let's see what the next page offers. When the storm stopped, Noah sent a dove to fly, to fly and find dry land. That was his way, because he couldn't go out. He could see there was water around the ark, but he wanted the dove to find dry land. So he sent the dove out. Let's see what the next page has to offer us. Okay, let me get my camera right. The boat landed on top of a mountain. The water was gone. A rainbow appeared in the sky, and it was a sign from God. Noah's family and the animals left the boat, and God had saved them from the flood. Look at all the animals coming out of the boat, the ark. It's called an ark. He had to find animals, two of a kind, male and female, of each animal. Look at the birds, the elephants, the peacocks, the flamingos, the pigs, the lions. Do you see all the different animals? Can you name them? The giraffes, the bears, the rhinoceros, I think that's what they are. The hippos here. Okay, those were two of a kind. And of course, the reindeer I don't know if they're reindeer, they were deer that were in the front. All right, let's see what the next page has to say. This is another story. Do you want me to read this other stories? The stories came so quickly. A woman had a baby boy. The boy was in great danger. His mother had to save him, so she put him in a basket and took him to the river. This is the story of Moses. Moses was very famous in the Bible, and maybe your parents can tell you more about it. The king's daughter found the basket. The young princess cared for the baby as her own, and she named him Moses. You see him crying in the basket? And do you see the mother? Here's the mother of the baby. She's looking to make sure that the baby was picked up and safe. The mother was very poor, and she wanted to make sure her baby was taken care of. So you can see in the first page, when we talked about the story, she was crying. You see the tears on her eyes? And she was putting her baby in there, hoping that someone would pick it up. Okay. Moses grew up to be strong. He became a shepherd. He was a strong man, and he became a shepherd. That's what he would do. Okay. This is the book story in the Bible about Moses. All right. Then God spoke to Moses. He told Moses to save his people. They were slaves to a cruel king. See Moses talking to all the people? He's telling them about God. Yes. And that's what you are learning more about the Bible. Let's see. God's people, let me get the words in focus. God's people ran away from the king, and Moses led them across the desert. Moses was their leader. See him holding the sheep and telling them which way to go so that they could go away from the king. Lots and lots of people. Wow. These are stories from the Bible. Okay? They're for young children to understand. They came to the sea, and God made the sea open up so that the people could cross. Isn't that wonderful? He did that for him. So they were able to cross the sea, and God opened up the ocean. Isn't that amazing? You serve an amazing God if you believe in him. God's people were free, and they thanked Moses, their great leader. Oh, that was wonderful. Them thanking Moses. Let's see if I can get my music back. Oh, boy. Hold on. I'll have to do it without it. They thanked Moses, their leader. See how they all rejoicing and clapping their hands because they were able to go through the sea when they thought that they didn't have any other choice. They thought the king's soldiers were going to come and get them after they had gotten free. It didn't happen that way. So, the next story tomorrow will be David and Goliath, and that's a fun story. So, we will continue with that tomorrow. And today, we're going to finish with a prayer. And let's see if we can switch books here. Oops. The prayer will be about, Lord, keep me safe. And that's the prayer that we want to pray with all of this that we're going through. We want to make sure everybody is safe because of the virus, the COVID-19. And you can read this along with me if you can see it. The world feels big. Let's see if I can make it larger for you there. The world feels big and I feel small. Still, God, you listen when I call. My soft words whisper in your ears, and then you come to ease my fears. You calm me when I feel afraid and help me to be very brave. You stay beside me day and night, and I always keep me in your sight. Thank you, God. Your love I know. Protect me from everywhere I go. God, your love is so precious. You protect people as a bird protects her young under her wings. Isn't that so true? That is so true. And it's just a bedtime prayer that you can come back and see and look at and listen to later on. Okay. Alrighty. Um, oops, dropped something. The next thing I wanted to share with you was about manners. And manners, we should all have. Manners are something that you display. And today's manners, we're going to talk about please and thank you. Let's see if I can get this up so that you can see it. Please and thank you. Let me see if I can get this a little smaller on the screen. I don't know. I might have just made it too large. Kitty was in a hurry. Carl Kitty was in a hurry. He had come to the store. Hi, how are you? He had come to the store to buy a present for his good friend Boris Bunny. Boris liked games and sports too, so Carl decided to give him a ball. The trouble was, Carl didn't know where the balls were kept. So we're reading it as we go because I wasn't prepared for this little book here. So the reading is a little bit large here. Let me see if I can back it up without dropping everything. Please excuse me. Okay. Carl found a worker here. Will you please show me where the balls are? Let me see. Will you please show me where the balls are? It says. Carl asked the man. We're talking about please and thank you. These are the manners that we're learning today. Let's see. The balls are right over here. The friendly worker. Carl saw big balls and little balls. He saw soft balls and bouncy balls. I like that ball with the stars on it. Please, Carl said. The worker handed it to him. Thank you, said Carl. We're talking about the manners that you should have. Please and thank you. Now, Carl Kitty had to wrap the present so that he could take it to Boris Bunny's birthday party. Carl put the ball in a box and began to cover it with wrapping paper. But he had a lot of trouble. Would you like some help? Carl's mother asked. Yes, please, said Carl. See all of the nice manners that he's using? And here's a picture showing trying to wrap the box and the mother asking, would he like help? And him saying, please. And then after she helped him, he said what? He said, thank you. See how nice it is to have manners? Working together, Carl and his mother wrapped the gift. Carl's mother even helped him tie a pretty ribbon into a bow. Thank you for helping me, said Carl. You're welcome, said Carl's mother. Thank you for using such nice manners. Isn't that nice? Okay, let's see what the next page says. Carl arrived at Bunny's family house. He brought the beautifully wrapped gift. Thank you for coming, Carl, said Mr. Bunny. Some of the friends were eating birthday cake. They thanked Mrs. Bunny for the yummy treat. Wasn't that nice? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. These are the people who went to Bunny's birthday. These are the animals that went to Bunny's birthday, and they all said thank you. May I please have a big piece? Asked Howie Hound. Certainly, said Mrs. Bunny. Especially since you use such good manners to ask. All of the friends enjoyed the birthday cake very much. Soon it was time for Boris to open his presents. Look at them all enjoying the cake. Wow. And they used manners in asking for different pieces of the cake. Okay. Presents were part of the birthday, Boris said. Boris opened the gifts that Carl brought. You're a good gift wrapper, he said. Thank you, said Carl. And thank you for this great ball, said Boris. This is the best birthday ever. He got a gift, and his gift was a ball. And he used the special manners word, which was what? Thank you. And everyone else said, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oops. So that's an easy word to use, and you should use it when someone gives you something, when someone does something nice for you. Thank you is very important. Okay, I hope you learned something about the Book of Manners, please and thank you. And I hope it helped you. Okay, this is Lady Nevaeh. Take care, and please go to my YouTube channel for Kids Storytime Online. It's bit.ly it's bit.ly/kids, KIDS, story time. That's it, all one word. Join that. I'm trying to get at least 100 subscribers so that YouTube will acknowledge me as a channel. Thank you so much. And I'm going to try and come on once a week with stories, or maybe more. I'm going to pray on that and see what the Lord puts on my heart to do. All right? Bye now.